What's going on YouTube? It feels like I haven't talked to you all in quite some time. Maybe since last year. Get it? I haven't talked to you since last year because one of the day, 2020. It's 2022, everyone. Now, if you read the title, this isn't going to be a typical New Year's resolution where I tell you to stick to your goals and don't take no for an answer. Nah, not that type of video. In this video, I'm going to tell you 3 ways to help you meet your expectations. And these are the tips I've been utilizing for past couple of years now, and it has done me justice. These are tips that I use on a daily basis to help keep myself organized, energized, and ready for that next step moving forward. If any of these tips hit the mark, please consider sharing this video with lottie-dottie everybody and lightly tapping that like button because you just want to get that much stronger and every little rep counts. So let's start out with tip number 1, which is pretty easy to do, and that is writing down everything. I'm not gonna lie, Mixon, this is probably the simplest yet the most hardest thing to do. A lot of the times you may do a lot of things and just don't realize how much you do because you're not writing down step by step. On the flip side, you may not be doing anything at all and you're not writing that down, so your whole day is lasting so long. And that right there, it can be very draining, make you feel unaccomplished. You see this right here? Most of you all have a phone or some kind of tablet that has a calendar that's attached to it, and you can start utilizing that calendar to your advantage. For this tip, your challenge is to document everything you do and place it onto that calendar for at least 1 week. By the end of the week, you may find out that you have a lot of time or not a lot of time to do what you want. So in the meantime, when you have a window of opportunity, you can schedule in more time for friends, family, or doing whatever it is that you like to do. I personally love filling up my calendar because it doesn't make me feel overwhelmed because I'm strictly sticking to the script. So if someone wants to do something when I have another scheduled appointment, it's not going to happen until I have that free time available for them or for me, whatever comes first. If you want to see an example of my daily schedule, make sure you look down in the description and I'll leave my calendar on there so you can see exactly how I work my day. Tip number 2 is to hang around like-minded people. Last year, I wanted to run, and I run a lot, but sometimes I get very bored because I'm always running by myself. So I decided to join a few run groups here in Los Angeles, California. They were all free, and it was all very welcoming. The best part of joining run groups, if that's your thing, is that they can be very encouraging and they may empower you to run a little bit faster or take that extra mile. You may make new friends and go on new adventures from there. So it's a lot of things that come along with joining the different type of groups. In my case, a run group. I'm not sure if this is on an Android device, but I know on the Apple devices, there's an app called Clubhouse where you can network with people who may be doing the things that you want to do or talking about things that you like to talk about. In any case, it allows you to network with people from all across the globe at any time that you want. And at the same time, you don't have to leave home. So if you're cooking in the kitchen, you can be listening to a Clubhouse event. You can be working out in the gym, going for a run, and just listening in. And if you want to participate, you may even have the opportunity to do that. Put your little 2 cents in. Little 2 cents sounds bad when I say it like that, but you get my drift. Essentially, the app is free education from those who are doing it already. So if you're trying to learn a new hobby, you're thinking about getting into a new trade, this may be where you want to start. You never know, you may be leading one of these groups, being a contributor to someone else's future. So maybe you should check it out. You may even see me on there too as well. And my last tip that I personally love to do anytime I can do it is paying yourself. The majority of the population works for someone, and when someone pays you, you end up paying someone else for, bills, groceries, even loan sharks if that's the thing going on right now. Long story short, by the time you end up paying all of these debt collectors, there's no money left for you. And that is a go preceded by a no, which is a no-go. For now on, whenever you get paid, I don't care how much it is, I want you to pay yourself first. It can be small, but you have to make saving money a priority if you want this to work for you. For example, if you are making $400 a week, you want to pay yourself at least $100 out of that $400. $250 of those dollars can go towards your bills. And then the $50 can be remaining for miscellaneous things or even a little bit more bills that you want to add your money into. Now, this ride is going to be rough depending on who you are, so it may not be fun for everyone. But I guarantee you, if you take this ride, you may end up with something pretty nice in a couple of years or even faster than that. Everyone's situation is a little bit different, so those savings are going to be a little bit different too as well. So you are pretty smart, stick with your goals, make sure you pay yourself first, then pay your collectors next, and you're going to be in a better position, trust me. I personally follow all of these tips to the T, and it put me in a better position than I was in the previous state. If you gain nothing from the before mentioned, I want you to remember this tip. This is an extra tip. Okay, I said 3, this is the extra one. Put yourself around the right people. Heck, put yourself around the wrong people so you know who the right people are. These are the people who's gonna pump you up. Matter of fact, you guys are gonna be so good that you're gonna pump each other up. These people are gonna try to keep your eyes on the prize because their eyes on the prize too as well. Birds of a feather are always going to flock together. The key thing is to let them hold you accountable for your own actions. If you say you're gonna do something and they call you out on it, get back to work. Next thing you know, you may be a little smarter. You may even be a health nut, but you won't know that unless you have someone else hold you accountable for your own actions. There is nothing wrong with someone keeping you on your toes. You can do a lot by yourself, but at the end of the day, if you have a group, you can do so much more. Those are my tips for you Mixonites. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the push notifications, and make sure you go down to the description down below and comp you some merch. It's going to be live on the site. Get it while it's hot. You know, got the fresh hoodies out here, got the double-sided colors right there, you know, looking kind of fresh. Anyway, stay warm, stay frosty, and also hit that gym super hard, and I'll flex with you on the next one. Peace.